Here in Indy, I thought I'd just do a quick little video about the difference versus the casino. Typical night, maybe on a Sunday at the Shelbyville Casino versus the local games. Ran at like the VFW halls and stuff like that. I will say the local games at the VFW halls and Moose Lodges and stuff are definitely higher action, better games. You'll make more money if you're running well and doing well. And it's just like, I don't know, you get a lot more callers, a lot more money in the pots. They also have a double board bomb pot, Omaha, every half hour, which is helpful for making money for sure. If you know how to play those at all, if you don't, learn, because they're definitely a money maker to get good at those double board bomb pots and PLO. So those are definitely a good thing to help bring up the money. And then there's no real limit as far as buy-in. So here they have a $400 cap. Those games you can buy in for like $1,000. So the games get a lot deeper. And so I will say a difference between the two. Now the games here are definitely softer. You get a lot of people I noticed today that don't know how to play poker at all. And there's a lot of big tells as far as if they're weak, they'll bet, $20 into a $100 pot. So they kind of give away the strength of their hand. And just a lot of real passive play. The other thing I don't like about here is there's just a lot of folding pre. And I open a lot. So typically in the other games, like I'll get a lot of callers. Here, I didn't get so many callers. I don't know many of the players here. So that may be part of it. I don't know what it is, but basically I had stacks of whites, multiple stacks of whites. That's always a bad sign. If you have multiple stacks of whites in a game, dollar chips, that's a bad sign. That means you're just picking up $3 over and over, and that's not a good game. So I had a couple stacks of whites, so that tells you something right there. It is a softer game, for sure. And I had one Asian guy, it was a nice guy, but he was definitely giving away money and he couldn't fold top pair. So if you had anything decent, he was just not folding. There was an obvious flush on the board, and he doubled me up as soon as I sat down when I bet the turn, and he went all in on the river for like $50 when the pot was like 500, 600 maybe. I'm not sure why he did, and he just had top pair, and I had the flush, and I called. So there is definitely soft play. But the problem is a lot of people only have like $200 in their stack. So even if you win, it's going to be hard to really beat the rake. Now, I made a couple $100 today, but I think that's about as good as you could do in a session when everyone's only got like $200, $300 in front of them, and everyone's playing so tight and passive. That means that a lot of times you can bluff, but you got to be careful too, because a lot of the people in these games, they're not big into folding. So you probably can bluff more, but you have to be careful about it because people don't fold as much in softer games for sure. So anyway, I guess that's kind of the difference. I don't know if that helps anybody, but if you're looking for more action, more money, I would go with the VFW games. If you're looking for softer and you just want like a guaranteed $100, $200, it's probably the games here. Now it's different if you play the games on like a Friday night or Saturday night where they have PLO games or a 2-5 game going. Those are different. Those people buy in deep, and those are more of a games that you can definitely make more money at. But on a typical weekday or like on a Sunday, that's what you get. So I don't know if that helped anybody in the Indy area, but just my opinion between the two. And that's about all I got here in Indianapolis. So the tournaments in Shelbyville are horrible. I mean, the tournaments I've seen here, honestly, is horrible. If you want to play any tournaments and try to make any money, you got to at least go as far as Ohio. And they have like Mad River Poker Club over there in Ohio, and the Reserve Poker Club in Toledo. Mad River's in Dayton. And Cincinnati runs some poker tournaments too, Cincinnati Hard Rock. So if you don't want to go too far, you at least got to go that far to play any tournaments that's really worth your time. The tournaments in Shelbyville are just terrible. I mean, they're big so heavily, and they're only like $100, $200 I think the max they ever had was $300 buy-in. I'll give you an example. They had a multi-day $300 senior tournament, and there was quite a few people. I don't remember how many people, but it was probably over 100 at least. $300 buy-in, and I came in fourth, and I made $900. I mean, fourth out of hundreds. I think there's hundreds of players, and it was like a multi-day $300 tournament. And when I cashed out, it was only like $1,200 in fourth place, which at first of all it was like $6,000 or something, maybe more than that, $8,000. So they don't structure things well. They don't know how to run tournaments well, and it's just you pretty much have to win the thing to make anything, because they're so top heavy. They're not structured well as far as payouts. First and second are really the only ones that get any kind of money. If you make the final table from hundreds of people in a multi-day tournament, you'll make your buy-in back, or maybe a little more. So, yeah, like I said, I don't recommend the tournaments in Shelbyville. I found out over time they're just really a waste of time. Who wants to play 2 days straight and coming forth for a few $100? It's just, if you're going to play a tournament, in my opinion, pay $600 at Mad River, and first place gets $250,000. That's something that's worth your time if you're going to play a tournament, in my opinion. So that's it. I think I covered everything. Okay, ask questions below if you want.